Hi, we're Kevin Chris Waterhouse.
And we are Travelling Australia.
We're so glad you can join us on our adventures. Living the dream. We've arrived in Darwin and we've headed out to Lee Point, staying at the Lee Point Village Resort and Caravan Park. It's now very late into the dry season, so the grounds don't look as good as they normally would, but the pool is a real blessing. Lee Point has heaps of campsites and it also has motel style rooms and villas. We had quite a few places we wanted to visit this time in Darwin. First up was Reedys Fishing Lures. Karen took us on a factory tour on how they're made.
Yeah, so you can see it's an airbrush. The paint is actually like automotive paint, so it's an acrylic. So Rhoda could put one coat on and then another colour, so she doesn't have to wait till each colour dries.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So with the printing of our lures, now our print, we do the white of the eye first, and then the black of the scales. Rhoda will print one side and then she'll do the other side. So with our printing, we have to make, this is like transparent paper, we've got to do on the computer, and then we transfer that image to these plates, metallic plates. And as you can see, Rhoda's will have put the metallic plate in there with the pad printing ink. So the pad printing ink is at the back and puts the lure in the nest, and it will pick up the white of the eye first, and then the black, and the pad will stamp it onto the lure. Yeah, so she'll do one side, so she'll do a table full, and then she'll turn it over and do the other side. The bibs are made out of like an sort of like a polycarbonate, I should say, and she'll pop it in the glue, which is the consistency of water, and she'll line it up to make sure it's nice and straight. So it takes a bit of effort to get it right. And the glue will react with the plastic of the bib and the plastic of the body of the lure. So, so that's how we glue our bibs. And you know, you can bend, because they're made out of polycarbonate, you can sort of bend them a few times before they'll break. Obviously you don't want them to be brittle so they break straight away.
It's very interesting how all these lures are handmade and painted by hand, and how each lure is individually swim tested before it's sold.
Reidys Fishing Lures is owned and operated by Colin and Karen Burden.
Reedys is responsible for developing some of the best fishing lures over the last 30 years. There wouldn't be too many tackle boxes up in the territory that doesn't have at least a few of their lures. Alright, we're going to have a go at cooking a lamb roast. We can't have an open fire in the caravan park obviously, so we're only going to have a go at these heat beads. We have actually managed to get them to light properly by using one of the butane torches. We've definitely got them alight well. Yep, she's working.
Rolled lamb roast and some veggie.
Tell you what, that's got a bit of heat about it already.
Very much so.
Oh.
Heaps of garlic.
While we were waiting for the roast to cook, we found we had a visitor wander through our campsite. It's not every day you see an echidna walk through a caravan park. If you're watching this video on a smart TV and you'd like to subscribe to our channel, You need to hit the OK button on your remote, go to the 3 small dots on your screen, press OK, then scroll across to the like button and the subscribe button and press OK. You'll then be notified every time we put up a new video. Apart from the veggies being a little bit overcooked, the roast lamb worked out perfect. Lee Point was a great place to base ourselves. We're only 2 kilometres from the boat ramp at Buffalo Creek and the ocean, and close enough still to the city.
Put the bungs in. Put some crab pots in today out of Darwin. There's a croc trap. Oh, I think there's a croc in it, love.
Is there?
There's a croc in it.
Yeah, I think there is too.
Yeah, I think I did. Just put the nose in the front there. Or at the back or somewhere. See him in there. We checked all the pots, there was nothing in them and no bait. So we rebaited them, put them back, and we'll check them in a while.
One of the Reedys lures from yesterday when we did the factory tour. Got to test them out. Another one. It's only a cod this time.
Oh well, we can go back.
Yeah, but it just makes life interesting. Get something here and there. Bugger. I knew there was one here, but he bricked me. Let's see if we can get him out. I doubt it. Geez, that was a big swirl too. I reckon that was a good barra, that one, or a jack. It was definitely a worthwhile fish.
I think he might be.
Just a little bit better than the last one.
Yeah. Okay, honey, you got him. Your song's in there. Oh.
Alright.
He's a keeper, alright.
Definitely a keeper. How's that? Hey, that's a nice fish. That's a perfect size.
Yeah.
Maybe about 62. He's coming home for dinner. Now that is a ripper fish. Oh, Chris has just got herself a nice 77, no, it's a 70 centimetre Barra. Beautiful chrome saltwater Barra. So he's coming home for dinner as well.
Yay!
Yeah, another nice little Barra. He's just on 50 centimetres. We're doing all right today. It's our third one in the boat. She's a beauty. Well, they work. That's my first thready this trip on a nice little Reedys lure. You beauty. After a big day out in the boat, we headed for the Mindil Beach sunset markets.
With over 200 specialty stores and food vendors, we were in for a treat.
It's an easy place to spend a few hours wandering around here. There's something different every time you turn around.
This is an amazing combination of food, arts and culture, set to the backdrop of a spectacular sunset. There are over 60 food stalls where you can taste the delicacies such as crocodile or indulge in the international food from around the world. I love all the vibrant colours around the markets.
We would have loved to take this crocodile skin home, but at $2,500 it was a little bit beyond our budget.
And of course it wouldn't be an Australian market without the Aboriginal arts and crafts.